Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we got the Grenadiers and the tanks and a couple medics loaded up, and we're going to be taking on Dr. Terrence. But first, operation of the day is going to go out to Mr. Poing here, guys. It's the only operation that we have to pick from, so fortunately for Mr. Poing, we kind of got to put him on blast here. But other than that, guys, big news. We have a package from the Supercell shop that we're going to be opening up with the chicken's letter opener right there in a moment. So first off, let's give Mr. Poing our undivided attention here on this Machina base. So he comes up here, he's got the heavies, he's got the Zookas, he gets right into range, looking pretty good so far. Gets all the shocks off, and oh man, that was, oh god, that was close. How much health was left on that? Let's check that out. So yeah, we're going to be opening up this package first before we dive into Dr. Terrence. 83,000 left on the core, guys. So we're going to switch over to this new chicken screen. Look at this, guys. And let's go ahead and see just what is in this package. Now, when you're using a giant machete for opening up small boxes, you got to be very careful to not slice your electronic devices. Okay, so we'll get this package opened up here. Just like this, without killing anyone. And let's actually just rip it open with our hands in the name of safety, guys. We'll alright, so we'll see what we got here. So first off, this is all stuff the chicken ordered himself. This is no like gift from Supercell or anything. So first off, guys, we got the statue P.E.K.K.A. In the box here. So let's go ahead and rip that guy open. Okay. Figuring out how to open boxes with the chicken. Maybe we'll leave that for another time. So then we have a couple t-shirts. And look at this, guys. We got a P.E.K.K.A. in the moonlight kind of deal. And another one here. I don't know if you can see that. We'll actually just rip this. It's already partly open, so we'll show you this one. So this one is the it's called the This Army shirt, I think, something like that. Very, very neat, I guess. And then we'll go, I think this is the last one here, okay, and then we have the, we'll just rip this right open here, back. Hope you guys enjoy the screen in the background here while we're doing this. And then we have the Red Skull one, which is kind of like the poison spell or something like that. And yeah, so we'll open up the big stone guy later on. And for right now, let's go ahead and dive on into Dr. Terrence and see what these tanks and grenadiers can get done, guys. So I do have both of these tribes fully maxed out, but I'm honestly not very sure how this is going to go here, guys. Not a huge tank Gren player by any means, so we'll just kind of launch them all out like this and then see what we can do. I'm going to try to stay away from that left side there because all I see is boom cannons, and it looks like we actually are going to be able to flank around and just completely avoid them. So we'll go ahead and take out the shock launcher first. And if we can get through Dr. Terrence, guys, here's gonna be the challenge. If we can get through Dr. Terrence, I'm gonna try to take down a player base using these troops. And we actually have a no ice base loaded up, so if there's a day to do it, it's gonna be today. So we got all the guys going out like this. This actually isn't like, it doesn't seem to be too terrible of a strategy, honestly. Like compared to some of the wacky stuff we've tried, this seems like pretty viable. I know that tank, grenadier, and rifleman is kind of a thing. For certain bases, but I've never really been able to get the hang of it. But for Tropical Dr. Terrence, it should be easy enough, guys. I mean, we're just gonna kind of launch them all out in range of the HQ here, and it should go down fairly quickly. I wanted to start at stage 6 because I knew this was going to be, move that a little bit out of the way, because I knew this was going to be a long investment of time using the Grens and the tanks. So, all right, so there's stage 6. We only had 2 losses. We lost 1 medic and 1 grenadier. No bonus crystals, which is kind of a shame. And now we have stage 7 loaded up, guys. So here's the real test to see if we can actually use this. Not the greatest layout, but let's go ahead and start by throwing the tanks out on this left side for the flamethrower here. We're going to get the Grens raged up a little bit. Now, I do want to kind of flank them this way. So we'll go ahead and start working on this stuff. I think we want to take out this boom cannon, and then we can basically shock everything here on the left side, which I think is going to be the way to do it. Okay, so the shock launcher is already starting to hit us. So we go like this and get a really nice shock going off like that. I'm not sure if that's going to be the better play or if we should just start taking stuff out with gunboat energy. But either way, guys, either way. So we're loading up this left side here. The rockets are starting to do a little bit of damage. Let's go ahead and shock these 3 cannons and these 2 mortars. Now we still have most of the grenadiers alive behind the tanks, so the tanks are kind of just working like tanks for the grenadiers, if you know what I mean. So we'll throw another shock down this way. Then let's actually flare right up this left side here, and it's actually kind of working out, guys. It's actually kind of working out. So we'll get the tanks taken with the shock launcher. That's going to be huge, and then all we really have to worry about are these rocket launchers in the back, because nothing else is really going to be doing enough damage to where we have to actually like take it out or anything. So we'll get the critters up there, which is a big mistake. Never throw critters on the HQ while using grenadiers, guys. This is something the chicken has learned. Usually they just get it blown up, but maybe that's incorrect, because they seem to be doing a little bit of work. No, they just exploded. So Dr. T, stage 7, about to go down. Stage 7 goes down. We're back. So there's stage 7, guys. Big shout out to Raja. Big shout out to Mr. Poing. Let's go ahead and see what this strategy can get done in a player base here. So we got all those things. Let's see if we can farm up some raw crystals here. All right, there we go. So we got some wood down. Now we have a base that I think this will actually work really well on. Here it is right here. So we'll see what we can do against old Ronald before we sign off here, guys. So he has a laser, he has a shock blaster, and a lot of boom cannons. Maybe this was the wrong base, chicken. A lot of like juiced up boom cannons at that. So let's try this. Let's take out this guy, and then let's take out this guy. So we have 6, 12, 18, 24 GBE that we need to actually land the tanks with. Okay, it doesn't look like he has too much ice, but he does have some, I guess. 1, 2, and 3, and then we'll see if we can just get away with shocking the rest of it. It's basically just going to be about getting past this these first couple cannon things here. If we can get up past this front line, I think we'll be okay. Especially if we can get the Grens to stay alive. They're going to be able to do some pretty massive damage for us. Alright, so we got the next shock going up there. And now we just have to worry about these 3 things. The shock launcher, boom cannon, shock blaster right up top. Oh, man. Okay, so I think we didn't do enough damage. We kind of ran out of time there. So we're going to go ahead and retreat. And just bring out the Zookas. That was enough messing around with tanks and grants for the chicken today, guys. Painful, I guess, is how you say it. It really puts into perspective how easy those Dr. T tropical stages were, because we basically rolled through those without any like problems whatsoever. So we got the Zookas loaded up. We got Brick. We're diving back into Ronald here, guys. This should be a pretty easy takedown here for the Zooka. So we'll go ahead, we'll BART out these mines, and then next we'll take down this machine gun and flamethrower. Hopefully okay, so that'll be good. And then we're just gonna slowly, we'll get a casual Zooka march going right up like this. And okay, so we'll get them flared up into this smoke. And I think I'm doing my landings wrong. If you guys could let me know down in the comments. I've just been doing them this way for so long, it just feels normal. But I feel like a 4 smoke drop is kind of ridiculous to be using at all times. And there's probably a better way to do it. I know I could do the flare down landing, but I just haven't, like, it hasn't really been working for me lately. So that we've kind of been just trying this one, I guess. Alright, so we got the critters out. We'll get the shock launchers down. And 1 and 2. Boom. Ronald goes down. Back. So definitely a little bit easier, guys. Than using the tank Grand Medic, whatever that strategy was. It's not for the chicken. It's not for the chicken. So that's gonna wrap it up for the video today, guys. Make sure to let me know down below in the comments some different strategies that you use using tanks and Grens. I'd like to play around with this a little bit while we do have the tribes to see if we can get the most out of using them. I'm not sure what the best kind of load it is, so let me know that down below in the comments, guys. That's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out.